Well, Jamie, this is our final contest now before we're going to take a brief intermission and come back with our main card. And how good has it been, Jamie, to have the crowd back in? I mean, just between fights there, the DJ job's freed from desire. Everyone's on their feet, everyone's dancing. It feels like a little bit of normality is coming back to the UK.
That's what we've been waiting for. I think that's what we've missed. You know, we've both been very lucky to work for promotions that have done behind closed doors shows, which has been great. And you know, you work for one of the best coaches in the world with what you do. And it's been great to have the fights on because of the caliber of fights. Today, it's been about the crowd and just that feeling, that atmosphere again. And you know what? It's been enjoyable for everyone here. You can see people dancing, enjoying themselves, and you know, none of the shit we've heard over the last year. And we've kind of forgot about it tonight. And that is what we wanted, guys. That's what we're here for tonight.
Exactly. You know, people come to fights just for the same reason they go to nightclubs, to bars, to movies, to theme parks. Everyone puts a hard-working week in, and you want to release, you want some entertainment. That's exactly what's being provided here tonight, and I can't wait for the scene to get fully back underway.
Walking out to my first ever tune. I think I might have done it better, but you know, that is coming from myself, Brad, so, you know.
Ryan Thomas also very well supported here. Oh, we just had to take a break to give the crowd a round of applause. They are absolutely phenomenal here in the Hoops Basketball Centre in Barrow. As we said, Jamie, Boris Johnson in attendance tonight, and I think he's leading the crowd at the moment.
Oh, he's here somewhere, he's here, and he's good to go.
Veteran referee Dean Weir coming out of retirement for one night only.
Jamie Roper, you know, with a 5-2 record, only lost to good guys like Bronson Price, only as a decision, so very tough guy to stop. This is a fight of the night in the making, Brad.
Absolutely, and that level change there from Ryan Thomas on the way in was very good, but he's got to protect the neck here.
He has, but he's past the side control now, so he can start to work his way through. You know, there shouldn't be any issue with that, but he's got to watch it. He's got to watch that American, on the platter, sorry. Worked it well. He's got to watch the triangle as well, because he's trying to push that arm back and look for that triangle position, but he's sort of let that go now, and he's starting to settle now. He's Ryan Thomas.
Ryan Thomas, a big crowd favourite here in Barrow, has to be said. 4-0, undefeated as a professional.
Roper fighting out a Team Fish Tank, never going to have any issues off their back, are they? You know, under Andrew Fisher. Good past the side control there. You know, I'd like to see him drag his opponent against the cage now and start to work the side control from there.
You know, it's interesting, Jamie. We've got an undefeated fighter here against a fighter who's 5-2. you know, being undefeated is great because it means no one's been able to beat you. But sometimes there's a lot to be said from the learning experience of a defeat. So, you know, this should not be looked at as an uneven matchup in any way.
No, not at all. Absolutely not. And you look at like I just said, the defeats of Jamie Roper have only been decisions, and one of them against Bronson Price, who was one
Bronson's
of the,
a killer.
Yeah, I'm going to say one of the best in the UK at amateur level.
So nice knee to the body there, and
got a really good level change, a good switch there, trying to do that sort of Khabib-style zip tie on the legs now as well, and trying to work his way up. But he's seen very well there from Roper, and he's gone to that butterfly, trying to work the butterfly, got to the half butterfly now, but using that cage to try and come off, but he's going for the armbar.
The armbar. Thomas has to stack him in.
Yeah, and he's got that positional work now, taking that back. I wouldn't give that back up if I was Thomas.
This is a bad spot for Ryan Thomas here.
Yeah, he's got Roper now looking to take that neck, and he can choke from there.
Thomas needs to turn into his man here. He's going to strip that arm, and he has.
He's give that hook up too easily there, because I know Ryan Thomas is trying to turn himself in, but he's give that hook up a little bit too easy. And Roper now up against the cage. Very scrappy affair so far, but extremely technical with some of the jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, Roper was looking for the Kimura grip there, but it's on the side with the cage, so I don't think he's going to get it. Just looking to turn his man. He
triangle.
The wrist, but he's going for the triangle now.
Yeah, he's locking that triangle.
Oh, great work from Thomas to back out.
He's going to watch them up kicks.
Woohoo!
This is a hell of a fight, Brad.
We thought business was about to pick up with this one, Jamie, and we were right.
He's got to watch that right arm, though, as he's pressuring down here. If he can pull that wrist and drag that arm in, he's going to watch that triangle again, though. That triangle setup is there, and he's now going to... He can sort of half lock that up now. You go to the pit stop position to the diamond and maybe lock it up. But
yeah,
to the end of the round,
time was Roper's biggest enemy there, and I'm sure if Thomas had the wherewithal about him to hear that 10-second clapper, he maybe knew that there probably wasn't enough time for his opponent to set that triangle up properly.
Yeah, for me, a great first round, probably the best first round we've seen of the night, Brad. I mean, I can't think of a better one tonight. However, as a battle, but I can see Roper having some kind of edge in this second round now. I think he got the number of Ryan Thomas towards the end of that round.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, it's not to say anything against the contest we've already seen tonight, but we're obviously moving up the card now, and we've had a lot of debut fighters, novice fighters, but here are guys with experience. 7 fights for Jamie Roper, 4 for Ryan Thomas, so that level's moving up, and we're seeing that in these exchanges.
You could see the back and forth of that fight. I mean, it was just unbelievable to watch, and like you say, not writing any of these guys off. I think it's such an even matchup, this.
Jamie, you fought before in front of hometown crowds with a lot of friends and family support. Talk about the pressure of that, because obviously it's great to have the support, but there's a weight on your shoulders.
Massive weight. I think it actually brings a bigger weight than turning up to somewhere like, oh, he's going for that Kimura switch there, sorry, just to jump in. But yeah, I think it's one of those where it's kind of the lesser of two evils with it. You kind of want the crowd there, you kind of want people behind you, but the problem you get is a lot of the time. So he's got a little bit of action behind us as well as in the cage, but the only action that matters at the minute is in the cage. And he's going for that Darce, trying to switch it up. He's got that Darce locked in. Oh no, he's let it go.
Thomas able to get back to his feet. And gets the takedown. So
there's a little bit of commotion behind us there, Brad. I mean, you can see everyone happy as hell tonight, and that's why that commotion was going on. But yes, I think having the crowd behind you sometimes does go against you. I think the adrenaline dumps happen because of that. But you can see how Ryan Thomas is dealing with this. He's dealing with it very, very well.
Yeah, some dude just got Uncle Phil'd, like Jazzy Jeff being thrown out to the front door.
He definitely did.
His feet did not touch the floor, and that's what you get for being a sausage at an MMA fight. Thomas looking to grip the neck there, but Jamie Roper's slipped out, and it's Roper in top position now.
So yeah, top position here. Again though, as we mentioned before, I mean, that half guard position is absolutely fine against the cage. You can start to drop the shots, you can start to put the pressure on, as he's doing now, dropping that right hand over and over again. You've actually got no need to really to pass this against the cage. It's a great round for Roper.
And you know that those little periods of damage, they mean that little bit more under a 3-minute round than they do a 5-minute round.
I'd like to see him settle his hips up a little bit more. So you see how there we go. So he's squaring his hips up a little bit more and now able to flatten his opponent out. And this is where Ryan Thomas is going to struggle from the bottom to get that back. He needs to kind of donkey kick through, and he's going to take some damage now, Brad.
Oh, these are big shots. Thomas able to roll to his back, and that's giving him a little bit of breathing room here.
Full mount as well. Not long left of this round, though.
Jamie Roper all over Ryan Thomas here, looking for an arm. He could get the arm bar from the back here.
He may go to the switch, or he may go to a shoulder lock here as well. See, you can lock that shoulder up now, as I just said then. He just tapped then. Yeah, as I said. So that was actually more of a shoulder lock rather than an arm bar, the way he switched into it. But wow, I told you that in the first round, Jamie Roper definitely had the number of Ryan Thomas on the ground and understood where to take it. That was a great performance by Jamie. Really great performance.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal stuff from Jamie Roper there, and from Ryan Thomas as well. I mean, fight of the night again for me, probably, at this stage. A real back and forth contest.
Yeah, that was a great contest. As I said though, so when you watch that back on the replay, it was actually a lot to do with the shoulder lock as opposed to the arm bar. He caught it very well, and he put the positional work in from the top. It was beautiful work, that. It really was. There wasn't long left in that round either. I'm not sure how long that was left.
It cannot have been very long at all. And I think maybe Ryan Thomas has got some kind of shoulder injury there. I mean, you know, shoulder locks are nasty, right?
Well, this is it. So the shoulder lock, again, that's way worse than the armbar because of the positional work of it. And the way he'd set it up and sort of pulled on that shoulder from the top position, it looked like it was going to. It then ended up in an armbar in the end, but it was actually the shoulder that was the problem.
And a great show of respect between the two athletes there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Ryan Thomas is going to take his first loss there, but wow, what a competitor he will lose it to. Does that really matter? No, it does not. He's amateur. This is what we're here for. We're here to learn. At this point in your career, you're here to learn, Brad, and this is what these two guys are doing.
If you show me an amateur fighter with an extensive record and no defeats, 99.99% of the time, he's not fought the right guys.
Yes, I agree, yeah.
Every decent amateur I know. Look at guys like Christian Leroy Duncan at the moment, one of the top prospects in the world. Nearly 30 amateur fights and maybe 6-7 losses in there. The guy's turned pro and he's mustard. Yeah. You need to. No one cares about amateur records.
No,
they don't matter. It's about experience against high-level guys. That's what we've seen here. It's a great fight. Props to both guys. Jamie Roper with a well-deserved victory over a tough opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Dean Weir stops the contest at 2 minutes and 56 seconds of round number 2. Declaring your winner.
You know, I mean, a lot would say that should probably have been a title fight tonight, Brad. For me, that was, I mean, two contenders there.
Hey, listen, if you're going to charge me 50 quid to watch that again next weekend, I'm in. I'll have 2 tickets.
Again, yeah, that's it. Great work by Andrew Fisher and his crew over at TFT.